Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Abby and today I'm back for, it's either gonna be a weekend vlog or a Saturday vlog depending on how much stuff I get done today. But I feel like I have a lot to do. This is the weekend before Thanksgiving and I am making bread rolls for the first time. This is the same recipe I use for my sandwich bread and my pepperoni rolls I've made, but now I'm attempting to do bread rolls with it. We're having a dinner at church after church tomorrow, and we're all supposed to bring something, so I'm gonna use this as my practice for making rolls. And then I'm supposed to bring rolls to Thanksgiving on Thursday. So usually what I would do, I just buy the frozen Rhodes dinner rolls and do it that way, but I really want to try to make them homemade. So today's kind of like a tester. If they turn out terrible, I'll go buy something else for church. It's not that big of a deal, but it's like, oh, I'm gonna use the church lunch as a test. It might sound rude, but I don't know. I needed like all day Saturday to really play around and mess with it because I need to figure out when I need to start the process of baking them for Thanksgiving. So that's what we're doing today. I also want to decorate for Christmas because I will be out of town the weekend after Thanksgiving. My mom and I are going to Tampa to visit my brother. So I told the kids I would decorate for Christmas. I think I'm just putting out my little tree this year and I'm gonna leave it bare and let the kids tomorrow decorate it with me. But I am gonna get all the rest of the decorations out, which is gonna be a process because my attic is like, okay, you go up my regular stairs and then you go up another set of stairs to go to my attic, and like the attic stairs are just covered with like toys I've rotated out over this last year, books I've rotated out over the last year, and so I need to like do some cleaning and reorganizing, and then I can drag all my Christmas stuff down. So it's gonna be a process, not a fun one. I should get excited to decorate for Christmas, but I really don't. It's just a lot of work. I think I will like it once it's all out, but the process is just like, I'm not excited, but I'm gonna do it for the kids. So I'm gonna get this bread recipe started and then I'll show you. Alrighty, so I have my yeast mixture blooming. I have 2 of these. So in here is 2 cups of water, a 1/4 cup of honey, and a tablespoon of yeast. I have 2 of those going because I'm doubling the recipe. And I have 2 bowls here. So in each bowl I'll do 5 cups of bread flour and 2 teaspoons of salt and 2 tablespoons of melted butter. And that's all the ingredients for my bread. I've done this before. I've showed you guys the recipe more in depth, so I don't know how in depth I'm gonna get with this today, but I'm gonna get the rest of this stuff mixed up. I probably won't melt the butter till closer to when the yeast mixture is proofed. It says it takes about like 10 minutes. So yeah, and then I'll mix all of it together. Well, I'll mix separately the yeast into each separate bowl, and then I'll let it sit for an hour to rise. And then I'm gonna split it into rolls, and then I'll probably let them sit and rise for a while. It says only let it sit for 30 minutes, but I feel like I should let it rise a little more. I don't know. We'll figure that out when we Alrighty friends, it's like 11:20. I started the whole entire bread process at 8:30. It's 11:20 and they're still rising. So we're at almost the 3-hour mark. I'm just trying to gauge how long it'll take me to make this amount for Thanksgiving. So my friend was just here. She stopped by and brought me a donut and hung out with her. She came to hang out with me and she brought her daughter over. So we hung out for a little bit. But I'm gonna show you where I am in the bread roll process. So what I ended up doing was just I put 18 in each of these pans. So they're rising right now. I'm gonna let them rise till they get a little bigger. But if they don't rise much more than that, then I'll just throw them in the oven. They'll be fine. But yeah, so here's what we're working with. Looks good. I probably, like I said, I have 18 in each of those. So it's 36 rolls, which will be fine for Sunday at church. It's like a potluck thing. So even if you don't have to bring enough to feed all of the people, you just got to bring something. Thursday, I forget, I have to look at my text and see how many people are going to be at Thanksgiving on Thursday. So, but my whole point in saying this, those rolls are pretty big. So I probably could make smaller balls and get maybe 40 rolls, or like, I don't know if I could get like a whole another dozen. I probably wouldn't do that. They'd be too small, but I could probably get a little bit more rolls out of that. But yeah, that's the process. I'm going to go clean up the toys because I got toys out for my friend's little girl to play with. So I need to clean up these toys, and And then I'm gonna just chill for a little bit and read. I have been reading The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Finally, I read all the Hunger Games books before the first movie came out. I feel like I read them before I knew a lot of people were reading them, because I finished the last book, and there is something, I'm not going to spoil it even though it's been out for years, but something so gut-wrenching that happens at the end of the last Hunger Games book, and there was nobody to talk to about it, and I was just like, there's nobody to talk to about it. So I don't know why, but maybe that's part of the reason I waited this long to read this book, or I just really wasn't that interested. But I kept seeing stuff about the movie on TikTok, and I was like, I really want to go see the movie because it actually looks really good. And I was just going to go see it without reading it, and I was like, no, I need to read this book. So I bought it, and I have like, I started reading it Thursday, and I'm on page 418, and there's only 517 pages, so I have like less than 100 pages left to read. It's really good, and I'm gonna go see it Wednesday with some friends, so I'm excited. I probably will finish it and then really, like, it's in theaters right now. I could go see it, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna wait. The people I'm going to see it with, we used to go see all of the midnight showings of the Twilight movies, and we used to go went to see the Divergent movies, and I don't remember if we went to midnight showings of Hunger Games or if we just would go see those together. I can't remember, but we used to go to the midnight showings of Twilight. That was a time. What a time to be alive. That was so fun. I love that. But anyways, so I'm gonna go do what I said I was gonna do, and I'll check in with you. Oh, I also put all my fall decorations away. I have some of my Christmas stuff down, not all of it. So that's where we are as far as everything else goes. Alrighty guys, here's how my rolls turned out. So these are some ones that were from the lighter pan. So I have this lighter pan here, and then this darker pan. So those came out pretty good. They're not like brown on the edge, but the ones that came from the darker pan are browner. So I am probably going to cook them for less time whenever I do them for Thanksgiving. But I went around, like, this one was from the darker pan, and I just like pulled off the brown bottom because I don't know, I just feel like I would rather have a roll like this than with a, like, it's like pretty hard rock bottom. But then the ones from the other pan, it has that like little bit more of a crust, but it's not as brown. So I just went around and pulled off the brown parts, and I feel like it's fine. They're not all uniformly shaped, but it's all good. I feel like they look good. So I'm just toasting a bun to have with lunch. I'm having a chicken patty. So don't mind that, but yeah. So this is how they turned out. I got 36 rolls. I feel like they're good. They need to cool, but it took me, it's like 12:30 right now, so that essentially took 4 hours plus some time to cool. So now I know about a time frame I would need to cook them on Thanksgiving. So I can definitely get that done like the morning of Thanksgiving, because we don't eat until I think around noon. So that's good. It didn't take as long as I thought, and I'm just glad it worked out. So thumbs up. I'm gonna go eat some lunch and I'll check in with you. Hey guys, so it's like 4 o'clock. I finished the book. It was really good. The book was way better than I thought it was gonna be. I don't know why I put off so long reading it, but now I'm kind of glad I did, because it came out in like 2020 and the movie's just now out now. The movie is just now out, so I only have to wait till Wednesday to see it instead of waiting years. The book, yeah, it was just really good. So if you're into Hunger Games and you haven't hopped onto the Ballad of Songbird and Snakes yet, I highly recommend it. And if you've never read Hunger Games, highly recommend reading the Hunger Games. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes is a prequel to the Hunger Games series, but you should definitely read all the like first Hunger Games books first, because it's fun reading Ballad of Songbird and Snakes and like kind of piecing backwards how things happened and worked out and why things were the way they were. So very good. So right now I am doing a hair oil treatment. This is something I just started doing. I did it last week, and this is only the second time I've been doing it. It's something I'm going to start doing once a week just to help keep my hair healthy and growing and all that stuff. So first thing I'm doing, I'm just like detangling my hair. And using this bamboo brush. I've had this brush, I didn't buy it specifically for this, but apparently it's good for your scalp or something. I don't really know, but I'm just like doing that. So the next step is to use, no, not the argan oil. I'm gonna use this. It's called hair oil. It's the brand Fable. And I don't know if it's gonna focus, but there it is. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take some, and I need to section off my hair. So I'm gonna section off my hair and just kind of like drip some in here, and then I'll section it down, drip some in here, and I'll rub it in as I go. And I'm just gonna rub it in all over my scalp. Yeah, so this is my new thing I'm gonna be doing, is hair oiling. We'll see. I took a before picture last weekend, so we'll see how it looks in a couple months. It could take several months for anything to even show up, but I love the smell of this oil. It smells so good. I don't necessarily love the smell. I have argan oil I'm gonna do next, and then in the shower I'll do rosemary oil when I rinse it all out. I don't love the rosemary oil smell, but this stuff smells amazing. I'm just gonna kind of massage it all into my scalp. I have this little scalp massager. I watched some videos on TikTok, and they say like this isn't to like brush through your hair. You just like put it on your scalp and let it move your scalp a little bit, just to let the oil sink in. So I'm gonna do this for a couple minutes, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this argan oil. That's the brand. It's just argan oil. I got all this stuff off of Amazon. I'm just going to put this on like the mid and my ends. So I just did about half a dropper full, and then I'll probably do another dropper full. And just kind of mush it all in. My hair is going to be greasy and gross. I'm going to do a little bit more. They say less is more, the research I did. I feel like this time I'm doing a little bit more than I did the first time, but I don't know. We'll see. Alright, now the key is you have to let this stuff sit and get into your hair. So you have to like have a pretty big window of time to do this, because I'm going to braid this and then let it sit for 3 hours. So yeah, they say 2 to 3 hours, but I have time to do 3, so I'll just do 3 hours. Yeah, so if you're going to oil your hair, make sure it happens. I probably shouldn't have ran my argan oily fingers through my top of my head, but whatever. Yeah, so if you're going to do this, make sure you have 3 hours to spare. Yeah, I don't know. I just decided I would try doing this just to help keep my hair healthy. I like having it long, and I want to take care of it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna braid this up, leave it for a while, and then I'm gonna wash it. I think I'm gonna go downstairs and like clean up the kitchen, just do some basic cleaning stuff. And then I don't know if I'm gonna actually decorate for Christmas today, or if I'm gonna save that for tomorrow, but we're gonna get some cleaning stuff done, and then I will see what I feel like doing. So I'll see you then. Alrighty guys, it's been the 3 hours. I really didn't do a whole lot in that time. I was watching the Hunger Games, and what else did I do? I ran to Dairy Queen and got a chicken strip basket, and I pulled out some Christmas decorations, but yeah, so alright, the next step is I'm gonna wash my hair. I'm gonna like get a full shower, but when I wash my hair, I'm gonna use this clarifying shampoo, and I'm only gonna wash my hair, use shampoo on the roots. And then so I'm gonna do clarifying shampoo, and then I'm gonna shampoo again with just my regular shampoo. And I use Native, it's the vanilla and cactus Flour, and it's a volumizing shampoo. That's just what I have for now. And then on my second shampoo, I'm gonna like put shampoo in my hand, and then I'll put 2 or 3 drops of this rosemary oil in the shampoo and wash that through, and then I'll condition like the middle and the ends. Let that sit for a little bit while I'm in the shower, like washing other things, and then rinse that out, and that's it. That's my current hair care, hair oiling weekly routine. Like I said, this is only the second week I've done this. I plan to do it weekly. Next weekend I won't be able to because I'm going to Florida. But yeah, so that's that. So I'm gonna go get a shower, and I don't know when it's gonna be next, but it's definitely gonna turn into a weekend vlog because I have not gotten everything done today that I wanted to get done. So I'll probably just see you tomorrow, but you never know. Hey guys, so it's been like a whole day later. It is like 6:30 the next day. I'm trying to think what all I did today. I got up, went to church. We had like a little Thanksgiving meal at church. The rolls were good. They were all gone. Sorry, I just like ran upstairs and ran back down. And then I basically just came home, changed, and I've been working on Christmas decor and watching the Hunger Games movies. I'm just gonna have like 45 minutes left of the last one, and I just started to pause it and show you my Christmas decorations. I need to switch my little sign. So I have this sign here. I know it's not even Thanksgiving yet, but we're putting Santa out. See if I can find him. Here he is, right on top. All right, so there's that. And then I have this little candle thing right here. I think that's basically it for the kitchen. I have these little toilet roll covers for my bathroom. I put out a little Christmas towel. I need to still switch out the magnets. I need to put out, I have a nativity scene magnet, so I'm gonna put those fall trees away at some point and get out the nativity magnets. All right, dining room. We have this little Advent tree. This thing is so old. I had it when I was little, but each little drawer has a Christmas decoration in it. So I'll let the kids, we'll start in December, and I'll let the kids take turns adding decorations to the tree. So I have that here. And then here is my dining room table. So I have this runner here, and then I need to get some more stuff to decorate this tiered decorator, but this is what we have now. I'm just gonna work with what I have instead of buying a bunch of new stuff. So these are little, what are these, Harry and David tins. I think there was different hot chocolate flavors in here. I got it as a gift from one of my daycare parents several years ago, so I kept the little tins because I thought they were cute. They're like little Christmas houses. So there's that right there. And then we have over here just a couple little random Christmas signs, the snowman, and then I have that sleigh up there. Have this wreath right there. And then over here, let me move this paperwork. This is what I did on my mantle this year. Just have my little tree. I love these little mice. The dad's head, I think it's the dad, no, it's the mom's head. It got broken, and I haven't fixed it yet. Every year, it's been broken for like 2 or 3 years, and I have not fixed her head, but if you prop it up just right, it'll be fine. Then we have my nativity. I keep this nativity out all year round. We have the little nativity sign here, and then I think one of my daycare parents got me this for Christmas last year. I want to cut this tag off. So yeah, I just stuck that there. So there's that. And then living room. I need to vacuum in here, so don't mind the floor. You probably can't tell, but I can see stuff. So I have the Christmas stuffies out. The kids are gonna be really excited about those. And then my favorite thing is my little village. I have like this church, and then this is Carol's cookie shop, or yeah, cookies and cakes. Carol is my grandmother's name. Gift shop, and then this is something one of my kids got me last year. Then a toy shop, and then these signs I got at, these pictures I got at a craft show several years ago. And then I have like the people and the bus, and then We have this area over here. That is a stocking. That was mine when I was like a baby. My mom made it. And then she got us new stockings, so she gave it to me. This little sign, a wreath. I have my Christmas tree up, and look, you can see right there some of the lights burnt out, and I have no idea how to fix that. I'll probably next year, if I remember, buy just a small string of lights and just add them back, but I'm leaving it this year. I don't really care that much. Once we get decorations on it, it won't matter. So I'm just putting up that little tree. It's behind my couch. Don't mind, my blankets are all over the place. I'm gonna let the kids decorate it tomorrow for daycare, and I am gonna film a daycare vlog tomorrow, so that should be the next video after this one. I'm gonna let them decorate the tree. Tomorrow's Monday, so I have all my big kids. I let them help me decorate it last year, and then I have this little sign. This is a frame that I use. I put calendar pictures in. What else? I have all the Christmas decorations, or the tree decorations in here. So like I said, I'll have the kids help me do that tomorrow. And then the only other thing, two more things. I have this little Minnie Mouse sign, and I switched out her bow. I actually did this on Friday. Her bow has different designs to go along with the holidays, so I switched that. And then I have this little Christmas Santa. He's not on, but if he gets jostled around enough, he'll sing a little song. This used to be I used to have this at my grandma's house. My grandma had it, and she gave it to me. So yeah. That is all of my Christmas decor. I severely downsized from what I had last year. I used to have 2 big totes, plus a littler tote of the Christmas decorations. But now I just have 1 big tote and the Christmas decoration tote, and then the tree was in a tote. And then the stuffies were in a big garbage bag. So I donated a lot of decorations last year when I decorated. So it makes me feel better. It's less overwhelming lugging. It's very overwhelming lugging totes from the attic, so it feels better to have less to lug down. So I also switched out the kids' books. So we have like Little Nativity Story, Merry Christmas, Stinky Face. I don't remember, that book's weird. A little Biscuit Touch and Feel book. This is one I got from the dollar store. Don't Shake This Present. That's a cute one. The kids love this one too. Baby Loves Christmas, Penguin book. This is The Night Before Christmas, and then the Christmas Mice. So those are my Christmas books we have. So yeah, I think what my plan is, I'm gonna finish this movie, and then we are going to tackle the kitchen. It's still like a complete disaster, so I'm gonna show you. Here's the before. So I just have stuff everywhere. I still have like dishes soaking from my bread dough yesterday. The dishwasher needs to be unloaded. I need to pull that chair back in. There's just stuff everywhere. So here's the before, and I'll be back once it's all clean. Alrighty guys, it's 8:30. I have showered, gotten everything cleaned up. So let me show you the kitchen. That corner over there is messy, but we're gonna ignore that. But I got everything put away, did all the dishes. Everything's good. And I'm just gonna chill for a little bit, and then my friend and I are watching the Fear the Walking Dead series finale. The show's finally over. Yeah, the show's not very good, or it hasn't been for the last several seasons, but it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, I gotta finish it. I gotta see what happens, because there's a chance it could tie into the other Walking Dead spinoff, so I feel like attached and I have to finish it. So we're gonna finish it tonight. It's like a 2-hour-long thing. So we'll FaceTime and watch that, and it's on for 2 hours, like I said, and it's over at 11, and it's way past my bedtime. So I'm just gonna go straight to bed after that, but yeah, that's gonna conclude this weekend vlog. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and press that subscribe button if you haven't already. We did hit 2,000, which is super exciting. I don't remember if I said that in my last video, but we did. So thank you all so much for being here, and if you want to see other content from me, come find me over on TikTok and Instagram, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.